Jangsem Monday, Jangsem Monday, Jangsem Monday. Dari din ta di na lu, nim din ye bi na le, nim chi ze ba jina, se sun de shugela, nim din ye bi na le, za mi ma di na lu.
Jangsem Monday is a little different from the show that I host, that I produce and host called the Jangsem. The Jangsem has grown and we have a branch now which is known as Jangsem Monday. I love the fact that I'm here at RIM celebrating our first anniversary because in all honesty it is at the RIM last year, exactly 1 year back, that the seed of Jangsem Monday originated. Because I had the privilege of being in the audience and to cover talk which which has aired on the Jangsem called Buddhism and Vegetarianism. I was able to make part 1 and 2 of that enlightening talk, and that is when I heard about Green Monday, which is a movement down in Hong Kong, and thanks to Google and Skype, I got in touch with the people at the Monday campaign in America. So I think RIM can also take ownership of the fact that Jangsem Monday actually began here. A year has passed. The earth is warmer now. Our healths are poorer. In a Buddhist light, I would like to also keep us in check with the news flash that we are 1 year closer to checking out from our hotel here called life. Not a very cheery note to start upon. I'd like to also quickly sum up what Jangsem Monday is about. The focus is we like to say that we have a three-pronged approach. The main focus being physical health. All of us really do not want to get sick. Nobody likes getting sick as much as we want happiness. Even if you can't get to happiness, what we do not want is unhappiness. And it's a given that anybody who gets sick is not happy. In my research and with the time that I've spent with Jangsem Monday and having covered the talk, I've come to find out some interesting facts about health, which is that diets high in meat is linked to cancer, heart disease, kidney failure, stroke. A meat-heavy diet can also lead to higher body weight, obesity, eventually diabetes. The fact that we as Bhutanese our meat consumption is growing every year is an issue of concern, and that's one of the reasons that Jangsem Monday took off. The fact that we can sustain ourselves on meat is, if we analyze a little bit further, the animal which consumes that meat consumes either plants or it consumes animals which live on plants. As soon as we start talking about eating vegetables, we tend to think that a person who eats vegetables is not strong or you could be lacking in strength. Another thing that has come out in the 1 year of Jangsem Monday is that many mothers, very recently we posted a selfie of the actress Tandin Pida, who was kind enough to lend her support to Jangsem Monday. And one of the reasons that she started consuming meat is after she became pregnant. And the reason was her in-laws, maybe her parents, coaxed her into eating meat for the sake health of the unborn child. And another thing that we would like to contemplate maybe is the fact that animals such as elephants and horse and gorillas are pure herbivores, and these animals in no way lack strength. So I think that is another myth that by eating a vegetable diet one would be weak. Another interesting person, a celebrity, one of the ways that we approach Jangsem Monday is to get celebrity advocates who are vegetarian or promote the cause. And Mike Tyson is surprisingly a vegetarian. He's not weak in any form or from any angle. Our physiology, the way our bodies differ from carnivore animals, in a sense that the way our teeth, we have flat teeth, in comparison, in contrast to tigers or carnivores, which you can look, they have claws and they have fangs and they have very short intestines. Our genetic setup, I believe, is 99% closer to gorillas, chimpanzees and monkeys. Our intestine is supposed to be 30 feet long. The reason why tigers and other carnivores have short intestine is the fact that they eat a meat diet, and as soon as they eat the meat, it spends very less time within their system and it's flushed out. Unlike us human beings, if we eat a meat-heavy diet, first of all, our teeth is not built for that. It's more designed to eat a plant-based diet. But then the fact that so much of the illness that comes from meat is the fact that it lasts longer in our systems in comparison to a carnivore animal. While I'm on the topic of physical health, I would also like to share is just by going on a vegetarian diet does not guarantee good health. So a practical way of going about it is the fact that there is enough information online, and we have a nutritionist and dietitian at the Jimmy Dojiwanshu National Referral Hospital. So we can get in touch with them and find out what a balanced diet is. Because if you go vegetarian and if you get sick, that also doesn't help your health, nor does it help the cause that we're trying to promote. The next approach that we look at in Jangsem Monday to promote Jangsem Monday is that we look at the environmental benefits of going meatless. And it's a proven fact that right now close to over 1 billion people are hungry on this planet. And there are data which says that 3.6 seconds, like by the time I'm done with this boring long talk that I'm giving you, so many people would have died of hunger. And you might think that what is the relation between hunger and going meatless? Well, the fact is that although Bhutan right now, per se, we do not have slaughterhouses and we are fully not participating in it, we are participating in it in an indirect sense. So much of the planet, so much of the rainforests in Latin America are being cleared to grow meat, to grow animals reared especially for food. And first of all, this is a strain on the planet. We are losing rainforests, which has taken forever to grow, and we are clearing it to grow animals. And another thing is, this is not a feasible way of growing food because the land that is cleared to grow food that we feed our animals, if the land size were to feed humans, then maybe the land which could feed 10,000 people would not be able to feed even 1,000 animals. And similarly, I don't even want to get started about the other effects such as animal waste, methane. The UN has come out with a report almost a decade back saying that one of the primary reasons of global warming is not as much as we like to believe that driving green cars and all of that is going to solve the problem. Obviously, it is. It has my full support, the fact that we can go electric in any sense, green in any sense. But all of the cars, planes, and trains together amount to less greenhouse gas emissions than animal farming on the planet. The third thing that we look at is it is in line with our Buddhist principles. While there are many ways that you can look at and say that you're a Buddhist, one thing that works for me personally is the fact, the law of impermanence. The fact that I am not going to be on this planet forever is what humbles me and makes me want to contribute as much as I can. The one primary, I think, reason that we act the way we act is because we think that we are going to live forever. Or we take problems so seriously is the fact that we think that this problem, if we have a toothache, we think that we're going to have this toothache forever. Another reason is the fact that given the global implications of eating meat, it also reaffirms my faith in the Buddha Dharma of Tende, of interdependent dependence and dependent origination, that all of us are related. After we started speaking about Jangsem Monday, many people started questioning that why Mondays? And there is research and data to support the fact that whatever habit that we start on Mondays has a bigger chance of turning into a habit. And Google shared 10 years of data with the Meatless Monday campaign in America. And what they saw in the trend of search that people conduct was that on Mondays, people tend to search more for healthy lifestyle or how to quit smoking and all of these, because I guess on the weekends they tend to let loose and Monday starts, and so much of the Monday blues, one could say you're responsible for it because of the way you spend your weekends. Another thing that I especially like about the Monday, taking Mondays as a reason, is the fact that there are 52 Mondays. And research shows that most of us, although born in a Buddhist country with a Western education, as confused as that makes us grow up, one thing is that we have taken to many Western trends and Western ideas, one of that being the New Year resolution. And people tend to say that I'm going to quit smoking, quit drinking alcohol, stop eating meat on New Year's, and then say January, February, March, you get off and you start smoking, drinking, God knows what, and you wait for the next New Year to to renew your resolve of wanting to quit. And with Mondays, you get 52 chances to do that. If, say, by Thursday you lose out on whatever you are trying to do, then again, you can try again the coming Monday. The approach for us at Jangsem Monday is to get you to stop eating meat and start eating veggies on Mondays. And if we are honest with ourselves, it's just a single day. The thing about the Monday campaign is every country can adapt the concept to the way they want it to. And the way we have thought about promoting Jangsem Monday with the name Jangsem in the beginning of Monday, other places it's called meat-free, meatless, UK, almost close to 38 countries are doing this. So it's a global movement pretty much. And the reason why I put Jangsem Monday is we are not limiting the day to not just eating meat. What we want to do right now, we don't want to confuse the people, so we are sticking with meat-free, not eating meat. But the idea is to promote goodness, although I don't like the labels of good, bad, evil, and not evil. But we're trying to promote goodness and kindness, compassion, so that on Mondays, maybe if you drive to office, maybe you can walk to office, maybe cycle. If you see a leaking faucet, maybe you can close it. If there is an idle power switch somewhere, you can switch it off. Maybe help an old lady cross the street or help her with the groceries. So the idea is that you turn into a Jangsem, a Chanchu Semba on this day. And I've taken so much of your time. I really thank the RIM for firstly hosting the Buddhism and Vegetarianism talk, which was the very seed of how this Jangsem Monday has come about. And I thank all of you for your time and your patience. Thought that I would like to leave all of you with is, we keep saying we have inherited this earth, this Bhutan from our forefathers. Saying or a quote that I read, which I think the origin is Native American, it changes the way you think. It says that you did not inherit this planet from your forefathers or your ancestors. You have borrowed it from your children. And that's how I like to look at it. I take this responsibility serious that I am alive and I have this good fortune of being born in Bhutan. And I know that all of you do too. And Jangsem Monday, it's just a single day. Chase away the Monday blues. Let's make our Monday special. Let's make it a Jangsem Monday. Thank you very much.
Jangsem Monday, Jangsem Monday, Jangsem Monday, Jangsem Monday, Jangsem Monday, Jangsem Monday.